Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm making this tutorial for the stream pack I made for you guys. So let's check real quick the review of it. Okay, so that is the preview. The link is going to be in the description of the video. For edit this pack, we're going to need Photoshop, Quicktime, and After Effects. So we're going to download the pack I have here already in my desktop. So I'm going to extract it. So that's what we should have. So here you can see is multiple files on it. We're going to start it with Photoshop. So we open Photoshop. I'm going to start with the offline image. So we have our offline image open in Photoshop. So what we're going to do, we're going to edit the color of it. So you take those, you click on color edit. So you're going to have the saturation open here. So we're going to change it so it match the color of your logo, of your branding. So I'm gonna leave mine 34. So we're gonna copy this one. So we're gonna use it for the panels. Well, right now we have the panels. So we have multiple panels here. So we have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Discord. So right here, you click on the boxes. You have the little high right here. So we can show and unshow. So we're gonna show the Instagram one and we're gonna save it. So just before that, we're gonna click on color edit. We're gonna put the numbers, we copy, so we have the same colors on both of them, like this. So I'm gonna save this one in JPEG. I'm gonna save as JPEG. So offline is nice name right there. So right now we're gonna do the same with the panel, but we're gonna save it in PNG. So we don't have background on it. So we're gonna put Instagram, click save. Let's see, I wanted the YouTube one. So we're gonna save as, same process. I'm gonna put, not in JPEG, sorry, the NG. So we're gonna put YouTube. So that's it. We finished with Photoshop. We're gonna jump into After Effects right now. So we're gonna open back our folder. So here we have Stream Pack Animation. I'm gonna open it. So we have our project here open. You see a lot of files, but the only two ones we're gonna touch is those ones right here. So we're gonna replace the logo. Let's see the transition. So right now you see my logo in the middle. So we're gonna swap it to yours. So I'm gonna swap it to one logo I made for a friend. The name is Carlos, King Carlos. So I'm gonna take his logo, put it, and it's already replaced. Just have to right click, replace footage, and find the file. So right now, if your logo is too big or too small, or if it's inside of a rectangle shape, so we're gonna go in logo edges. So here we double click in logo edges. So we select the logo. So we're gonna take a corner, but if you don't press shift, you're gonna deform your logo. So we're gonna press shift and put it to the size you want it in the middle of that box. So I'm gonna leave it like this with this size. So right now, if I go into transition, you can see it's animated and we have the logo there. So we're gonna change the colors now. So we're gonna click Control and the effects. If those effects don't show to you, like this, if you don't have it, like to change it. So right now we're gonna go in Window, and we're gonna put FX control. So right now it's open. So we're gonna choose a color. So we're gonna go back to the overlay. The transition. So we're gonna click on control. So we have the FX. We can see the color. We're gonna click in that little icon. Sorry, I don't know the name of it in English. So we have already the transition change to the right color. So now we're gonna copy this color, this code right here. So we're gonna apply it to the other ones. So we click control, we click on the color, we paste it, have the starting done. So we're gonna go to the overlay, control, paste, that's it, control, paste, control again, and paste. So here you have the render queue. If the render queue don't show on your PC, you're gonna go in Windows and you're gonna click on render queue right here. So that's gonna show this part to you. So right here we have the render for the start, transition, overlay, chat room. So they're already pre-configured. So we just have to select the place where you're gonna save it. Normally it should be saved automatically to the pack in render. So if it's not, you have to select each one and put the right destination so we can find it when we're gonna add it to Streamlabs. So we're gonna press render. I don't gonna render it because I have already rendered those one on my PC. So the render maybe can take a long time because we have the starting. The starting is 5 minutes, so you're gonna take a time. So that's depend of your computer. It can be faster or lower or slower than mine. So I'm gonna click render, and you're gonna have your videos in the render, in the folder render. So we're gonna jump into Streamlabs. So we're gonna click here in the bottom on settings. We're gonna go in the scene collection. So we're gonna import overlay file. So we're gonna search the one I made for you. Okay, that's right here. We're gonna go in Streamlabs scenes config. So right now importing that, we're gonna have all the scenes already configured. So we're just gonna have to replace the files. So we're gonna start with the transition. Click the pen. So we're gonna find our transition. So mine is in the desktop, in this folder, and that's it. I have my transition. So right here, I click my transition. Copy this one here. So it's gonna be faster when you're gonna put all the files. So we don't have to find each one. We're just gonna copy that root. So we'll copy it and click open, and we're done. So if you can see right now, we have the blue transition. So we're gonna be in starting soon. We're gonna double click on add transition, browse the transition with it. So we're gonna paste the route. We're gonna put enter, and we are back into the folder. So start. Okay, done. It's already changed. So we're gonna go in the chat room. We're gonna add in the chat room the one we make together. So right here. So intermission. We can delete that. That is a node, so you know where you're gonna add this one. The capture actually is in intermission capture. So you put your capture over there, and it's gonna be already configured with the size of it. So we're gonna delete this one. It's just a text. So we're gonna add the intermission. So we put back the root. So intermission right here. So it's done. So now we're gonna go in game capture. So that is a node. We don't see it. Sometimes that glitch out the node when you import it. So I'm deleting this one. It was just a node to add your game capture. So I'm gonna add the game capture. I added it. So right there we have the game capture. If we go in game, we can see it, but we have here the overlay. So the intermission, you're gonna add your capture for it. I'm gonna add my display capture real quick. So that's it. I have my intermission done. If I go to intermission, I can see already my display right here. So now we have edit overlay. This is the one we need. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna add the overlay. Overlay right here. Okay, so we have the new overlay. So here you just have to add your camera, your cam. So you just added it, click on done. So right here, I'm gonna right click on it. I'm gonna put the filter. We're gonna add a new one. We're gonna put the image mask blend. So done. So right now we're gonna go in alpha channel, the second one, and we're gonna search in our folder the mask overlay. So that's gonna make the mask so it's at the same, you got it like in the overlay. So we're gonna press done. So we finished right now. We can see the in-game part. So you can see you have your overlay right here. It's animated with your logo. Just gonna have your camera here. So we're gonna try to move it. If sometimes it don't work to move it, you just have to restart the program. You close it and you open back and you can move it to adjust. So we have all the scene config. You have the 4 scene right here. Those one are for edit. You can add new ones if you want it. And that's it. We finished, guys. I was forgetting something real quick. So if you can see in the chat room, we have already the chat box. So I let the chat room by default. I just changed the size of it. So it's already taking the size of the stream chat right here in the video. So I hope you like it, guys. I'm gonna make new ones in the future. And thanks for watching and have a nice day.